Money is famous time, I need every dollar for my cents. That your residence, so we could do that shit in public, nigga. Probably turn up on you, do you wrong for a co-payment on my mama, nigga. Put it back up on my neck.
What up, though, you stank ass scallywag and all you buster ass, punk ass, lazy motherfuckers. Okay, maybe you're not lazy. What up to the bosses? What up to the goons and tycoons? You know, shout out, shoot them. My name is everybody Rockstar, aka Lord Chubbs. You see the albums fly across the screen and all that. It's the Black Rockstar show, okay? You funky, filthy ass bitch, okay? I keep on telling you pussy ass niggas I was coming like this, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, I took a hiatus real quick. You know, devil on my neck. They put a bag up on my neck and all that, so, you know, I had to get everything put back together and all that. Shout out to the real MCs, you know, the bar specialists. You know, this show is for the heavy hitters, you know what I'm saying? The real go-getters, the one that's out here drilling on time. You know, they don't play with it. I'm not gonna play with it. So, enjoy the criteria. I'll be back in a minute. You know how I get down, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the show, got the social topics and all that. You know, peace and love. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed and all that. Long leg Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying? We just lost somebody. I'm gonna talk about that on the fourth topic line, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love, long range. Naturally native is black, you know what I'm talking about? Support black culture in the fullest. Indigenous mean you black. Yeah, rock and roll, we started all that, you know what I'm saying? Talk that talk, pimpy. For the record, bitch, I'm from Compton. I bust your motherfucking helmet, cuz. Don't play with me. Fuck all this Hollywood shit on East Side. Long live K Slay. For really though, long live K Slay. So let me go ahead and dig into my notations and all that right now. I want to go ahead and skydive to my first topic, which is the depletion of black enrollments in universities, and not just black colleges. We're talking about black universities all around. It's an age-old conversation. 15 state flagships had at least 10-point gap between the percentage of black public high school graduates in their states within 2019. Actually, it's 2018 through 2022. But the black share of the freshmen they enrolled by fall, according to the federal data, is down. The University of Maryland reports that the gap was 24 points, the sixth largest in the country. And the critics have basically trashed them. It says that the white enrollments are overrepresented. The Asians are a small share of the high school graduates, but more than 1 in 5 College Park freshmen. College Park, meaning at Maryland. We're talking about Maryland University statistics, by the way. You can pull this up on the Washington Post. And now here's some more of the ripperoo. You know, the runaround and the bullshit that I'll be talking about. They say focused on research and teaching, the schools are typically more selective. There go that word. More selective than other public universities. Selective on what? What are they choosing based upon? Are we talking about overall GPA from high school to the selection process? Maybe the selection process is too strenuous for young black college, what do you call those? Young black college inductees. They tend to have higher graduate rates when they have a huge academic and career boost. But you know, it says many other flagships are highly selective and basically like an Ivy League institution and whatnot. When it comes to admissions, that was a statement by Tomas Moranes or Moneres. I don't want to mispronounce their name. Black students have long been underrepresented by flagships around the country. Based upon that, I want to know what y'all think about that. Y'all can leave a comment. Y'all don't really do comments on IG and all that. Y'all can leave a comment down here how y'all feel. The universities of Michigan and South Carolina also have scholarship problems and college readiness initiatives to bolster black enrollment. Rick Fitzgerald, a spokesman for the percentages of black and Latino students at the flagship in Arbor had declined barred the consideration of race in the public university admissions. Policies on affirmative action and admissions vary from state to state. So I want to wrap this up basically on this topic. I see a lot of black college students that are out here. A lot of the black people that I talk to, online, offline, they are pro-college. And for the percentages to come out like this, I want to know who is doing the actual graphing when you're talking about these statistics and whatnot. Let's keep it very simplistic. What are they judging based upon their enrollment diversity? Why is it so hard for black students to get funding to go to a four-year college? Why is it more loopholes for black kids to be overly represented when we need it probably the most in the black community, black and minorities, majorly black, because we die. I believe that we die in the majorial mass numbers, So you guys help me figure that out. I believe that they're exacerbating racial inequities, just like they said in the Washington Post, instead of combating them. All right, so now we're moving on to the next topic, which is reparations, tangibles, fedioka for the black community, okay? Because they giving to every other community but ourselves. Look, check this out. If Indians, and let's not even go to the topic of us being Indians, okay, Moors and etc. If they giving the Indian reservations, which we need some of them too, if they giving them reparations, why we can't get it? Why can't we have the same thing? Because we've been talking about this for over a century. The conversations for black communities and families having tangibles. I said black communities and families, right? It's been over a century. We received no assets back then. In 1862, they were granting 160-acre plots to applicants, okay? They were supposed to. It passed the Homestead Act, and we didn't get nothing from that. This is all documented on NBC News, Washington Post, and etc. LA Times even documented this. So you can look on the news and follow your local news broadcast. Sometimes they'll have a website where you can pull this up. You always hear that saying, 40 acres and a mule, and then the Homestead Act is talking about 160 acres. So which one would you want? They're always talking about giving it to us in education, grants, and healthcare. But why won't you just give us a certain amount of billions per year? Give us some billions per year as a deposit. Split that billions up. Such and such families get a couple 100,000, or you know what I'm saying? Not 100,000, but at least 100,000. You know what I'm saying? A year. You know what I mean? Something around there. If we can't get 100,000, it's too high. Shoot, can we get at least 50,000 per family? Can we get 50,000 a year? Because the average person that works a 9-to-5 job rarely makes it to 50,000 a year. So why don't we start there, And yet again, white America receives 10 times more than the average black worker. So what's up with that? There are far fewer places that could attend school or purchase housing back in the day, and it's still like that to this very day. Kamala ain't doing shit. Biden ain't doing shit. What up, Sasha Obama? But you know what I'm saying? What up, Michelle Obama and all that? You know what I'm saying? Sexy women and all that. But under the Obama administration, they wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as when it came to black dollars, we need a black dollar, and it's still a high-end conversation. So when I see, shout out to the brothers and sisters that went out there and slid during the times of the riots, you know what I'm saying? I released some war music. My legs is all messed up. I got arthritis and all that. So, I went out there and I couldn't go out there and do what I wanted to do. So what I did was I hopped myself in the studio, put a blue rag on the microphone, and I released Bag Season Volume 2 and Hillfigure. And trust me, I had some things to deal with too. Clearing up warrants and all that stuff. They tried to kill me inside of jail. You know what I mean? I didn't have to tell them I was an activist, but I told my my probation officer. I was there clearing up a warrant from 8 years ago, by the way, no new charges. And I told them that I was an activist and whatnot. She looked online and seen everything and whatnot, and they tried to kill me. They really did, you know. The time frame is kind of like scrambled from the time I talked to them and whatnot, but they locked me in a cell without my paperwork, and it took me about a week to get my paperwork. Now, if you don't know, when you go inside the cell and you ain't got your paperwork, you get your head bust. You know what I'm saying? If you don't receive it within a certain time, which is really police-ish. But like, you know, that's the way the dorm works. Because they think you either an undercover or they think you got something to hide. So, you know. But back to what I was saying. Illinois, Asheville, North Carolina, and are also attempting to issue reparations for historical discrimination on Black residents of these areas that face this. They give out reparations in other countries right now. I'm trying to see what's up with ours, you know? If it wasn't Haiti, I forgot what country it was. I'm gonna pull it up right now. I'm not gonna misquote anything. I'm definitely gonna edit this out. The National Coalition of Blacks for Reparations in America countered that the bill would do more than simply study the evidence supporting reparations and is a crucial step toward providing reparative justice. Reparation is decisive. Reparation is decisive. It speaks to the fact. What the hell you mean is decisive? What do you mean decisive? Yeah, people are hopeless, you know? We don't need white people to show up and help us. You know what I'm saying? Is decisive a good word to use right there? I'm over here judging everything I see. Everything I read, I'm judging. Is decisive a good word? But yeah, we shouldn't have to rely on a white person to come and do this, but we don't have enough Black representatives inside of the Oval Offices. Did a lot of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mathematics and the structuring, what do you call that? Architecture. We created the railroading system, and now they railroad us. How ironic is that? How did we lose all this? You know, we need a tangible. We need tangibles. Excuse me. We need a Black dollar recycled within the Black community. We need to open up more tech centers. We need to open up more daycare centers, more places, homeless shelters, definitely. Just the same way as America makes money off of death, it makes money off of divorce, they make money off of homelessness. And they won't do nothing about it. We've been talking about this for centuries. I don't think it'll ever change. But you have to do what you have to do. And if we can get out there and slide on them like that, and shout out to our white allies and all of the other races that had to go out there and really put their foot down, was like, enough is enough. But see, here's the thing. I don't know if they went out there because they were bored, because, you know, people have seen a way to come up, because they're pissed off with the system, or they're just like, hey, we're bored, let's go outside and get some free shit, because we could just wreck and, you know, scream and kumbaya together, and they, you know, they're gonna come up with stuff because everybody was out there, you know, looting and stuff like that. I don't even like to call it loot. I call it taxing the taxers, pressing the pressers and whatnot. But, you know, definitely, they're not talking about anything for reparations at all. It's always the runaround. We don't want an education grant. We do, but we don't. We want a deposit. We want a dollar deposit. Gold bricks. Some type of resource that is going to add up to us being able to pay rent, mortgages, not even pay rent. Why can't we get home ownerships? You know, give us some of that. And don't even give us. Why don't we just take it? You know, because I'm tired of saying give. I'm tired of people acting like voting works. Voting doesn't work. You know, what are you voting for? Because voting is a voice? No, it ain't. Voting gets swept under the rug. And then we get Kamala Harris, a black face with a high number of lockups underneath her name. And it's sad because she's the first black woman to ever be in that position. And black women fall up under that because they're like, ooh, pro-black woman, but they don't see the entendre in that. She is decapitating her own black people. Y'all women are here because of sperm, okay? You are here because of sperm. You cheer for her and genocide. Just like y'all cheered for Hillary. And you guys talk about fuck Roland Martin, that bitch ass nigga, cuz. Look, check this out. I mean, black rock stars, nigga ain't black stars, okay? He supported Hillary Clinton. That is supporting black genocide. Alright? Google that. Cause she and her brother own gold mines out there, and they ain't doing a damn thing for Haiti. Okay? Fuck Roland Martin. Don't come up over here with that bitch ass shit. Rockstars, nigga, I'm stars to the necklace, nigga, on my pimp gang, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Long range. So anyway, that's LRPs though. When you see me though, BG LRP that when you see that, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Really that though, cousin. Alright, so next topic. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to Samuel Coe and the original makers of the first gun. During one of my next podcast shows, I'm gonna give you the information on that. I said podcast shows, I meant episodes. I'm gonna let you guys dig deep into that. So, how did black people become slaves in the first place? How did the first original man become a slave? Because we had guns, ours were just more primitive than theirs. But there were black samurais out there in Asia. There were black Chinamen out there. You know, black people have been documented all around the world. And I want to know, how did we become slaves? Because hatred for my black skin is deep. It's very deep. You know, somebody asked me earlier about the skin tonage of a white person. How did a white person become white? You know, and I'm like, it could be to the I want to say the loss of light. Yeah, I was gonna say the wrong word. The loss of light and the loss of light to their pigmentation. So I want to know, are they like cave people? Like, cause we all come from the earth and whatnot. So where they were found majorly, was there less light over there, and they had to deal with a colder region, you know. So I want to know how they got so advanced. It seems like they teamed up with China and was like, okay, let's go own some people. Let's go get these people to work for us. Their guns operate like this. We can make ours like this. And we were blindsided. Double teamed by two nations. So maybe more than two nations, because Spain has slaves too. I believe Cuba has slaves. Slaves are awesome. Man, look, slavery is a big thing, so this digs deep into reparations and all that stuff too. It's the same game, man. It ain't gonna never change. You know? Start your own. Start growing. Start cultivating your land. Own your businesses. Become your own teachers. Start preaching out loud your philosophies. You know? Psychological warfare is real. Spiritual warfare is real. You can use your soul to attack people. You can attack people through your soul. A woman can like really be angry at you and really murder you through your soul. I found this out during my hiatus. I took a break for this. And I'm not the perfect person to give these topics out, but I keep it raunchy, I keep it raw, I keep it funky with your bitch ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play with your pussy ass motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas is bitch, you know what I mean? So, when you get it from Chibito, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get it that way, you gonna get it straight to the motherfucking elements, you dig what I'm saying? Long range like that, you know what I'm saying? Aim like Quartermain, baby. So like, I'm gonna go back into the last topic. All right, now it's a sad time right now because we just lost a warrior. We just lost Kevin Samuels. brethren in this warfare of the sexes, in our warfare against white supremacy, because white supremacy has attacked our queens. It has attacked our goddesses. It has taken over their mind. Fake prostitution is at an all-time high, and the brother Kevin Samuels used to preach on that. Yeah, I said preach, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, it's like that though. So you know, God bless that brother's soul. Long live. I didn't know him personally, but I'm telling you, man, like, you know, he used to inspire me by sitting up there and being combative in a most intellectual manner, with a sharp presentation, with good consultation. You know, letting them know how you're supposed to have a conversation, how you're supposed to mediate a heated situation and diffuse it. See, he used to give out a scientist process by doing those shows, by answering those calls and whatnot. And we're in a movement of fake prostitution. I call it the eye of the fagito. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, bitch, you know what a fagito is. You know, that you make me mad, so I'm gonna just say whatever I want. See, women have this thing, and I call it, it's like a bomb that goes off inside of their femininity, and they feel attacked, you know. And I understand, you know, so I understand the days of mannish intent are gone in a lot of ways, but it's not though. You still got mannish men out here. You got real men, real people that are out here standing on the manhood, you know, standing up in that motor, you know what I'm saying, and really going hard in the paint for it, you know. A lot of niggas up out here that sold they wearing purses and all, they wearing skirts and all that shit. I can go down a long list of people that's out here wearing skirts, you know what I'm saying. Keep that shit up in Scotland or something like that, you know what I'm saying. That shit ain't managed around here, you know what I'm saying. I'm foundational black American to the necklace, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not dissing Scotland, man, or nothing like that. I'm not saying we more mannish than them or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying. It's very feminine. It's a feminine thing to wear a dress, and it always has been to a nigga like me. You know, a lot of these brothers, it's a woman can't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? They want to dress like her. They want to sound like her. You know what I'm talking about? They want to pop bussy like her. Panana man is what I call it. You know what I'm saying? Next time that nigga would be acting like you, he want to paint his nails like you and all that shit. Call that nigga a Panana man. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, God bless Kevin Samuels, man. And we're gonna do all that we can to support this this foundational movement. You know, this indigenous movement. We're gonna keep it proceeding. And I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna stay saluting to the tycooners and the goudas, you know what I'm talking about? For real though.